just letting you know. Now this is, again, the intricacy of this one, I think, is really unparalleled. It's breathtaking. We know from the architecture of the Piazza to her face, and even, you know, the curls in her hair to the way that, you know, it's kind of, she's kind of peeking out from this bouquet. It's really just stunning.
I'll tell you the story of this series of cameos. My mom was a teacher and an artist, and my dad was, of course, always you know, managing his Cameo company and choral company that he inherited from his dad. So at one point, I was very young, I was probably 10 years old. My dad looked at my mom and said, you know, why painting for yourself, and you don't even sell these paintings? I mean, why can't you use your art to help me in my job? Just so soon enough, my mom quit. From, you know, her day job at school, and started to design for my dad. So, but her designs were not just like regular design. Nobody before my mom, actually no carver and nobody else ever designed, meaning drew on the shells for a carver. But my mom started to draw with the pencil on the directly on the shell, and then asking the carvers to follow that as a pattern.
Oh,
you know, just like
a pattern.
You
yes.
know, I draw, and then you finish it. You
Still
follow.
All in the family.
At the beginning was a drama because no carver wanted a woman, Mrs. Cognamiglio, to design for them, and they had to kind of like follow her pattern.
Yeah.
So my mom insisted, they, you know, reluctantly, a few started to do it, but then they loved it because my mom brought a whole new concept of Cameo design.
Right.
So she said, okay, we've seen these beautiful ladies,
right.
You know, profile.
But it's a collaboration.
But what's behind it?
Right,
Where
exactly.
is she?
Right,
you
where
know,
is she?
what's the setting?
Right.
And so she started to design the setting behind the Cameo.
Boy.
And sometimes it was Capri, sometimes she drew the landscape of Florence behind, or
right.
of Tuscany, and then this time she drew as a landscape.
Yeah.
So this girl is in the Piazza, in Piazza San Pietro. That's why they're collectible. That's why there's artwork. That's why they're masterpieces. And if you love art, and if you love real artistic jewelry, you will love these kind of pieces.
Okay, I'm just showing you like the dimensions. I'm going to go to the phone and say hi to Michelle from Pennsylvania, who's a fan. Hi, Michelle. You're on live with AMEDEO and myself.
Hi, AMEDEO. Hi, Helen. How you doing?
We're good, Michelle. Boy, you sound wide awake. I like that.
Yes, Michelle, thank you so much for keeping us company.
Yes,
and,
thank you.
Know, for the love.
Yeah,
I feel the love.
The reason I called is because last year I got a beautiful ring from AMEDEO, and when I opened it up, my neighbor was on the porch with me, and he said it looked just like me. It had short hair. It was a little angel, and I can't thank you because it looks just like me.
Oh,
it's
my
exactly
God.
Like me. Yes, you really made my day. That's why I had to call you to tell you.
You're making my
you.
night now.
Yes, you really made my day, and I love that ring. It's really me 110%.
Michelle,
yes.
This is such a sweet story. But tell us, that was your first Cameo?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
yes.
Wow. It was like love at first sight.
Yes,
so,
yes.
So tell our friends who are watching the show now, what do you love about Cameos and why you bought it and why you would suggest anyone else to trust me and HSN and get one now?
The quality and the design is perfect. You can't match it. Anything else, it's just beautiful, and the work is like a piece of art. It's just beautiful.
That's great. So I have another question for you.
Yes.
Do you wear that ring all the time?
Off and on. I didn't want to lose it, that's why.
That's good,
I can see that.
And do you know how to care for it? Because now I'm going to give you a tip.
Yes.
So to clean Cameos, and now this is for everybody, there's only one way. You put a little bit of olive oil on the Cameo.
All right.
You let it to rest on top of the Cameo for, I mean, when we finish a Cameo, we keep it overnight. But just like, let's say an hour on top of it, and then you brush it out with like a toothbrush, just water and soap, and then it's going to, you know, go back like more beautiful than before.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good tip.
Very good tip. Thank you. Now I have it for myself and for generations to come.
Aw,
That's what I want to hear.
Thank
you so much, Michelle. Grazie.
All right. It was great talking to you. And have
Ciao.
a
Great talking.
night.
Thank you so much for calling.
Bye, Michelle. Thanks for calling. We appreciate it. Okay, guys, we've got very limited amount of this beautiful Cameo. And again, these are, you know, artistic pieces where we have a couple made. Item number is 388134, $100 off. The chain is not included. You put your own chain on, however, sterling or